It's 10:30. Let's get started with Helping Hands Humane Society budget hearing.
Do we just, I'm sorry, we're having.
That's okay. Yeah, go to the microphone. We're broadcasting on the internet.
Oh, okay. Hi. Well, I'm Kathy. I'm the Executive Director of Helping Hands. With me is Margaret. She's the Director of our Admissions Department. For the 2020 budget, we are asking for an increase of $2,470. This is derived from the 2018 Consumer Price Index of an increase of 1.9%. Essentially, the cost of, unfortunately, nothing is going down to maintain the health of the animals and provide a healthy animal back to the county population. The cost of everything goes up. We, of course, have implemented certain safety standards so that when animals are going back out into the county, we can hope that, as we all know, there's a lot of dog bites going on. We can hope to try to prevent that through some of the programs that we have implemented. Of course, all the animals, as they enter in, they are vaccinated and given health assessment, behavior assessment. So ultimately, all of that eventually does cost, the cost increases every year. So we just want to be able to, I know it's just a small increase that we're requesting, but it will help us to hopefully prevent certain diseases like ringworm and rabies and things of that nature getting back out into the public, and hoping to keep our community safe, our community animals and our residents out in the county. So,
Questions, Commissioner Cook?
yes.
Thank you, Kathy, for joining us today and
Thank
going
you.
over the budget and the request. I know that in the past, the Helping Hands contract is for any animal that the Shawnee County Sheriff would pick up outside of the city limits, outside of horses, which go
Yeah.
to a different facility. But in the past, what we've talked about is a change in the formulary, either talking about, instead of a flat fee, talking about a per animal fee. But what you're contemplating at this point is just a flat fee for any animals that are taken in, regardless of how many, or are we still on a per animal basis?
I guess I'm not familiar with what occurred in the past before I
Sure.
came here. I was going based off of this flat rate of
Sure.
the starting point, 130,000, and then looking at a way to potentially increase that budget, or if we can find a formula, it could potentially decrease each year or increase. So
I know that in the past, we have talked about whether it would be a per animal fee or a flat fee. It's impossible for us to budget, not
Yeah.
knowing how many animals would be picked up in a given year, and that number is never the same every year.
It is not.
It does completely fluctuates on the factors, but what you're talking about is just a flat fee of a set amount, regardless of how many animals are picked up by the sheriff's office.
yes.
Commissioner Rippon?
I have no questions.
Wow. Well, I'm glad you brought your media star today.
I know.
That's always helpful.
Well, she deals with county animal control in case you
Yeah,
had
and-
questions.
And I saw that the Helping Hands is full now, that there's been a
We-
lot of dog bites that have made the news. Do you have any comments on that? I mean, we have some time to, and we've got the media here, if you want to comment on what's going on.
Well, we have actually discussed this quite a bit on why there's so many dog bites. And, a lot of people want to say maybe it's being caused by the fireworks, or maybe it's being caused by the heat. Unfortunately, you can't say one causes the other. Obviously a correlation is existing, but we can't say one causes the other. Ultimately, all we can say to people is it comes back to responsible pet ownership. If you know your dog's going to be scared during the fireworks, don't leave it unattended outside. If you're having a party and a barbecue and a bunch of people are coming over, and maybe your dog can be a little bit anxious, or maybe somebody will accidentally leave the gate open, secure your dog inside. So at this point, all we can promote is responsible pet ownership, because I can't say what is causing one to happen.
Okay.
So,
All right. Commissioner Rippon?
Do you deal with any other animals other than dogs and cats? Or do you-
pocket pets, the hamsters, ferrets, guinea pigs, birds.
So you don't get involved when there's horses or something like that?
No, they go elsewhere.
The sheriff's office has a contract with veterinarian for horses and goats.
That's right.
Quadrupeds.
I can't think of anything else, but I'm glad you mentioned that responsible pet ownership. I think that's an important message that
Yeah, that's the only real preventative you can take
Yeah.
in this instance right now.
for the media.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for being here. It's always good to see you. Our next meeting will be at 11 o'clock, and we'll be talking about the Fair Association. So
Okay.
we're adjourned for right now, and again, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Unfamiliar with the term pocket pets.
I hadn't heard that either.
I guess that's rabbits and,
Guinea pigs and
Yeah.
hamsters, oh my. Hey, good to see you.